You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Hello, hello, hello. What is going on, guys? Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL, that's Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio. And I'm your host, Dini. We have another special guest for you guys, so you definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, text your buddies, family members, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I do want to say, rather than running away from right now, make use of it. There's no need to rush into the future. There's no point in retreating into the past. Now is the time you have. It's like nothing that has ever been and like nothing that will ever be. It is indeed a special and unique time, and it is yours to live this very moment. Live it and enjoy it. There's no sense in being frustrated with or about what you don't have right now. Instead, appreciate and make use of what you do have. What you have is enough to move you in whatever direction you desire to go, and in harmony with those things you value most. As you do, your most deeply held dreams will easily and naturally unfold. Put your energy into being your best, not into wishing for more or regretting what has gone before. You can learn from the past, but you cannot gain anything from living there. You can work and plan and build for the future, but you cannot live or enjoy your life there. The time to live, the time to drink in life's joy is the present moment. Even the joys of the past and the best hopes for the future exist within you right now. Now is your moment, now is your life, and it is filled with the beautiful, joyful possibilities. Live it, experience it, and make the most of it in the ever-present now. Take that from me, Coach Denny. That is my word, and word is bond.
At dollarseed.com, all of our seeds are only $1 a pack. And we have online resources that teach you all about the rewarding hobby of growing your own plants, flowers, herbs, and vegetables. Imagine the joy you'll feel when your children actually help you harvest your first garden crop, or the pride of knowing you'll never need a florist again. Visit dollarseed.com and grow a little magic of your own for just $1. Dollarseed.com. What could be healthier?
All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL. That's Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio. And I'm your host, Deanie. Our interviews are designed to go beyond music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. The ones who are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, tonight we embark on a melodic journey into international recording artist Fareed El Boricua Arabe, as he unveils the intricate tapestry of his latest single, Una-noche-con-un-arabe. This reggaeton fusion reflects his multicultural roots and versatile musical approach. We'll dive deep into Fareed's world of rhythmic blends and explore how his music traverses genres, creating a unique, harmonious experience, unboxing cultures, and echoing the universal language of passion and melody. He bridges the world, and resonate with multicultural tones and rhythmic innovation. With that, let's invite Fareed to the show. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah. What's up, Deanie?
What's going on, Fareed? How are you?
You hear me, man? I've been calling.
Yeah.
I've been calling since like 9:20, man. I'm just that guy. I'm always on time, you know?
Oh, yeah. You're definitely on time. How are you, my friend?
All right. I'm chilling, man.
All right.
Well,
Cool.
got any questions for me, or do you want me to do some flow first? You let me know. I'll let you start dictate the interview.
Oh yeah, we have some questions for you. Well, first of all, I want to know, we know about all the wonderful, great things you've done in your musical journey, but what I really want to know is how you discovered that passion, not only just for music, but I want to know about how you discovered the passion for creating music.
Creating music. I started as a child, man. I was a trumpet player when I was in elementary school, and then once hip hop, started flourishing in the late 70s into the 80s, I fell in love with that. Started out rhyming, and then just from my background of growing up half Latino, half Moroccan, my dad would listen to this international music, and I would always sing along. So as I started rapping, I found that I had a knack for harmonizing. And since I was already writing rhymes, I started delving into songwriting and poetry. So I'm kind of like an all-out, songwriter, singer, rapper. It's just a passion, man. You kind of have to live it, more than just create it.
Yeah. Is that part? You said something very interesting. You have to live it, and I think nowadays a lot of artists are starting to get that part, because for a very long time, I won't say for a very long time, but it's like with the emergence of social media, it's like artists forgot how to actually go out and be a person amongst other people. Everything was online, and I think they lost that touch. I remember back when I was coming up, we had to go to the clubs and the stores and out to gas stations everywhere just to get the word out.
Oh yeah, and that's the era I come from. I still remember first trying to get a record deal. I was 14, 13, and I'm calling record companies. I used to barge into Arista Records, the office. I get kicked out and come back the next day and the next day. And then they got sick of my face, I just started going to all these record companies. I was able to do some like amateurish demos when I was younger. And then in 84, I got to a chance with a group I was in called Future Force. We did demos with Full Force, which ended up doing UTFO and Lisa Call Jam. And to this day, we all keep in touch. They gave me my humble start, and I'm always grateful to that. But yeah, you're right. We used to have to hustle. It was hard because record companies didn't let you in, man.
Yeah.
Now you can go record something in your bedroom. Back then, if you didn't have someone to invest in you and take you to a recording studio and do it, you're just basically knocking on doors and hoping that someone will believe in you,
Yep. Man.
But it's a two-way thing, because now a lot of the old artists can't even adapt to doing it on their own. Now you don't need a record company, really. Unless, you could do it to take it to another level, but on an independent level, you could do it on your own. You just have to have the work ethic.
Yeah. It's that part, the work ethic, I think, for some people.
Yeah, I'm driven by pure passion. I love what I do, 100%. Money or no money, I've always did it, but I do keep my business correct, man. I own all my masters. I started. I'm into the grassroots movement. I started a little indie company, Sasua Sound Recordings, based out in the Dominican Republic. I was able to get a job with the airlines, so I kind of go back and forth. I'm between here and the Dominican, so that's how I'm able to travel,
Yeah. Man, you're also, as you mentioned, you're Moroccan and Puerto Rican. Is that a common mixture?
No. It was rough growing up in Hell's Kitchen, New York, because, I was raised in a predominantly Irish-Italian neighborhood, And it's, people just didn't get it. No one, even in the music industry, they didn't get it. It was even hard for just Puerto Ricans, because they all looked at us like we were all breakdancers and graffiti artists, when a lot of us were singers and rappers trying to get out there, especially the ones that couldn't do it in Spanish, you know? I mean, finally, eventually, you know, the doors broke down in the mid-'80s. There was a couple of us mixed in. And then you had the Fat Joes of the world, you know, they broke it out, and now it's gotten better. But people more are fascinated about me is my Moroccan half, you know. You know, they see my name, Fareed Abdallah, and they're like, and then when they meet me, they're like, well, you're a Latino. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm kind of in the middle, you know. But I am a child of hip hop. Hip hop's pretty much got me. Probably, you know, saved me from the streets, man, and got me into music, you know. Yeah. You know, and
I mean, how bad was it?
I'm still loving it. Well, you know, gangs, drugs. My dad was like, I remember, I got invited to perform at the Roxy nightclub. You know, this was back in the Beat Street time, and you know, I was 15, so my dad had to sign a permission slip for me to be in a nightclub. They said as long as we didn't stay near the bar, you know, we could be as entertainers. He signed a release because he was like, you know what, better my son in the club, you know, being creative than out there in the streets, you know. Yeah, man.
Right.
That's what I talk about, living it, man. When something has always saved your life, you know.
Yeah.
And brought you to a better direction, you know, that it's about the lifestyle, you know. Music, and it shows in the artists that have music, you know, that are successful, and even some of the underground artists that live it that aren't so successful, you know. For every like Bad Bunny, there's maybe 20 of me, you know, coming up.
Yeah.
But, you know.
So Bad Bunny, he's a trailblazer.
Oh yes, he is.
Yeah. Where do you see your music in the evolving landscape of reggaeton and Latin hip hop?
Okay, with me, I'm actually my own thing because I'm a multi-genre artist, so I go from. I can do English and Spanish equally as well, where most of the reggaeton artists are born in the islands or overseas in, you know, South America, you know, like Colombia. So I'm able to do English and Spanish, which is kind of some of my other songs I try to do. It doesn't always work, but when it works good. When you could do an English version and a Spanish version.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know, music is the international language. I mean, I listen to music in Arabic and French and African, and I, you know, I feel it, even if I don't know what the lyrics say. You know, it's a vibe, it's a vibration. But yeah, I think I'm on my own lane. No one really sounds like me, and I do a lot of voices. A lot of people think when they hear some of my music that it's two people, and I'm like, no, that's me. I'll do a rap, like a Rastafari style rap, and they'll think it's in Jamaica. They say, who's the Jamaican guy? I was like, no, that's me. Like, you do both voices? I'm like, yeah.
That's quite.
Hey, man, you know, at the end of the day, it's a competitive market, and, you know, there's so many people trying to make it. You know, I'm just doing what I do with the best way I can do it, and to have something that makes me different from everyone else. I'm not following anyone.
Yeah. What is your ultimate goal as an artist?
To reach people, man. Reach people, and you know, they say music changes the world, man. You know, it's about believing in yourself, and, you know, whether you get a Grammy or not, you know, I mean, I believe I was meant for greatness, you know. I believe that, you know, I'm ready for whatever comes. I mean, my promoter in Santo Domingo says once one of your songs takes off, you're ready to do arenas, because I already have so much material out there. This is just the one that, you know, you're always waiting for that one that sticks out like a sore thumb, that one song where it's just undeniably me. Like, and I think Una-noche-con-un-arabe, which is like a love song, talks about, a man courting a woman overseas. I was in Morocco at a nightclub, and it kind of got inspired. But I didn't write it until years later. It's weird. You get inspired one moment, but the song didn't come 2 years later. And so I think this is the one that's going to do it for me. I believe it. I mean, on YouTube, I'm already passing 14,000 views. And only it's been a couple of weeks. Yeah, I mean, it's reaching people. I mean, and I know the world's a big place, and there's a lot of people like me that are that multicultural. I mean, half this, half that. Nobody's really one race. It's about learning to balance both cultures. But yeah, my goal is to take it as far as I could take it. People are always afraid to say pop music. Yeah. My publicist used to say that I'm a pop artist because I can master many genres. So, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I just want to always keep it real to who I am. That's my biggest goal. Always keeping it real to who I am. And, man, if I can make a living off of it, cool.
Yeah.
I'm good with that, Right. Yeah, of course.
Well, we want to get into the single una-noche-con-un-arabe.
Yeah. Una-noche-con-un-arabe. Oh, you
Yeah.
pronounced my name wrong. It's El Boricua. Boricua's what they call Puerto Ricans. We're the Borinquen tribe. Boricua Arabe. I got a rap that I show people how to pronounce it. I go, I'm the L, the L, the L, L, the L. I'm the L, Boricua Arabe. Then people say, okay, now I know how to pronounce it.
So, man, what does your live show look like?
My what?
Your live show, your performances.
Oh, I'm a beast. People hate going after me.
Wow, I bet. Tell me about it.
I'm crazy, dude. I dance. I'm an old school b-boy. Like people think I'm a lot younger than I am because of the energy. In fact, I just did a show in New York. My friend, a friend of mine named Sammy Zone, was doing a versus on like Latin freestyle dance music. He was going up some guy, and he invited me to be like a special guest because I had a semi-hit song in the '80s called Betrayal. So he's like, could you come on and do the song with me? Because he used to roll with us in the 80s. And I said, okay. But be careful what you ask for. I got on that mic, and it was crazy. People went nuts. And a lot of people didn't know who I was because, it's been so long, since the 80s,
Yeah.
Especially in the Latin world. People are like, who's this guy? Usually singers, like in the Latin world, they have a live band. And they just stand there and walk around.
No energy. Wow.
Well, I come from that, that Michael Jackson, James Brown, Prince. I come from that era. And we always aspired to be as good or better than those people. You know what I mean? So, and I just try to, because people pay money to see you, man. You got to entertain. At the end of the day, I said on one of my interviews online, I want to be like James Brown, the hardest working man in the Latin market.
The Latin man. Tell me about it.
Oh, man, Sir James Brown. He was royalty.
Yeah.
I loved it because he was the first independent artist. People don't know that.
You think so? Huh.
He bought his own He bought his own radio station. He did it all. Loved Mr. James Brown. He was, and not everyone believed in him at first,
That is true.
Yeah, but you know what? If you have passion and determination, you can change the world, man.
Yes, sir.
I'll go up against anybody, too. You put me to open up for anybody, any artist. Bad Bunny, Daddy, I'll go right there.
Man. That's a lot of bravery. Yo, but we're running out of time. We need to play the single. We'll be right back,
right,
guys. Here it is. If you would introduce the song again for us, Fareed.
Una-noche-con-un-arabe by Fareed El Boricua Arabe. Kick it.
Right. Here Here we go. And then we'll be back to put him in our traditional hot seat where he gets to perform for us, whether that's rapping, singing, poetry, spoken word, telling a story from his life, telling a joke, playing an instrument, or just giving some advice. But for right now, guys, here it is. Stay tuned.
Do you wanna haram with me, my chérie? Yo te vi en la discoteca, desde mi mesa, bebiendo cerveza y tan sexy. Yo quería bailar contigo, no ser tu amigo y acariciarte en el VIP. Una noche con un árabe, yo recuerdo cuando te miré, tan fuerte que me enamoré, en la cama la primera vez. Una noche con un árabe, yo recuerdo cuando te miré, fue tan fuerte que me enamoré, en la cama la primera vez. Sigue, 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 Fareed El Boricua Arabe, la segunda vez fue como el fuego y tan caliente como el quema el sol. Y la tercera vez, cuando yo te toco, tú me pones loco, loquito, loco, mi amor. Una noche con un árabe, yo recuerdo cuando te miré, tan fuerte que me enamoré, en la cama la primera vez. Una noche con un árabe, yo recuerdo cuando te miré, fue tan fuerte que me enamoré, en la cama la primera vez. Sigue, 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 árabe, 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 árabe,
Welcome back, guys, again. Wow, such an awesome song. This song right here should take Fareed so many places. This can be played anywhere. Movies, TV shows, elevator, restaurants, live performances at a restaurant. Oh, man, you could take this song everywhere. It's perfect. All right, let's go ahead and then bring them back. Yo, yo, yo. You're back live with us and in our hot seat. What are you going to perform for us?
You know, on the Arabe song, I always talk about dancing. Sigue, sigue bailando, bailando is dancing. And in honor of 50 years of hip-hop, I'm going to do one of my signature poems that I used to do at the New Eureka Poets Cafe. People used to always request this. Ode to the B-Boys.
All right.
B-Boys battle for respect. Coming correct, keeping the floor in check. Ode to the B-boys. Break beats kicking just begun. Feel the groove. We moved like warriors on concrete to the beat of Sex Machine. Do you know what I mean? Here's another lesson in hip-hop culture. Like vultures, we flew onto the dance floor. From Bronx River and Broadway on screen and worldwide. And the media tried to kill the revolution solution from backspin to windmill to pop lock. Are you ready to rock? The people come in flocks. Like Apache, we strive to keep hip-hop alive. As we dance to the drummer's beat, B-boys battle for respect, cover correct, keeping the floor in check. Ode to the B-boys, making noise, not just keeping it real, but keeping it true school. Don't be a fool, don't be misled, like James Brown said, clap your hands up. Stomp your feet, as history makes a repeat. This time there's no defeat. The system we will be, because when I die, send me to B-boy heaven. Don't need to be on Channel 7. This show will not be filmed at 11. Hip-hop is for the chosen few. You know how we do, keeping it true. As old and new transcends to an elevated state, it's never too late. As another chapter is written, and biting is forbidden, because B-boys battle for respect. And if it can't hang, you will get wrecked. Ode to the B-boys. Happy 50, hip-hop people. Do that for y'all.
Yay. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Where can our listeners connect with you on the internet?
I'm on Instagram, Instagram.com, Fareed Abdallah, FareedAbdallah. I'm on Facebook, Fareed El Boricua Arabe. I got my website now, finally. It's www.elboricua with only one A. Boricua, R-A-B-E, BoricuaArabe.com. I'm on Twitter, Twitter.com, New York Morican. I'm easily found, man. I'm always on Facebook. I'm always posting, I'm an endless grinder, And you know what, man? Little disclaimer, man. No offense on any artist I have mentioned. I look up to Daddy Yankee. I look up to Bad Bunny. I'm just trying to get where I'm at, make a living out of doing what I love to do, I love all of them, man. They pay. Actually, everything that they do good helps me. Opens the door for what I'm doing, If you go to the Dominican Republic, I'm easily found. I'm usually out in Sosua. You can check us out there. I might be performing, I have to confirm it, on October 28th at a club called Coco Locos out in Sosua, Dominican Republic. That's by Puerto Plata. If anyone's on vacation, we will be there performing.
All right. Well, listeners, just in case you didn't get those links, no worries. I will have them in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you guys have to do is just click the links. Well, Fareed, man, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Beanie, thank you, man. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the interview, man. And, you guys, you ever need me, you know where to find me.
Yes, sir. Will do, man. Take care.
All right, man. Peace.
Right. Peace.
Later.
Have you struggled budgeting your finances? Don't worry, you're not alone. HumbledBudget.com, that's HumbledBudget.com, is the help and resource you've been searching for. HumbledBudget.com is a personal finance and educational website with a great variety of topics when it comes to budgeting, taxes, investing, and the popular topic of FIRE, financial independence, retire early. HumbledBudget.com has a goal, and that's to help you reach your financial dreams, no matter what your goals are when it comes to finances. It doesn't matter where you start, where you come from, or where you are right now. HumbledBudget.com can help. What are you waiting for? Take that first step to the financial life you've dreamed of and go to HumbledBudget.com. That's HumbledBudget. HumbledBudget.com.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is onlyonemediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Denny, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, at all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.